when we listen to his reflections upon his time over in Manchester, been playing under Alex Ferguson, we never hear a bad word. I mean, these kind of experience really seem to ripen and benefit players a lot. So, of course, in the moment when these players are transferred, they're always, particular for the Barca fans that follow the progress and the evolution of these players from such a young age, it's always hard to see them go. But when they return, it's all the more better, of course.
It is, of course. And there are always criticisms when Barca players leave, but I'd say there's always a chance for them to come back if they prove themselves, and they'll always want to come back to the club of their dreams, definitely. This has just happened minutes ago when Eric Garcia signed his contract with President Joan Laporta, and he posed with the Barca jersey, showing that on the back of his on his back will be the name Eric, not Eric Garcia, not Garcia, it will be Eric. The number has not been revealed yet, and right now he's changing into that kit. He's right below us in the Barca dressing rooms, getting that kit on to come onto the pitch right behind us, where all of these journalists are waiting to see Eric for the first time stepping onto Camp Nou.
And I would imagine that Eric,
in that position of Eric Garcia, like yesterday, or Kun Agüero, I'd be playing games with the press a little bit. I'm gonna take my time, make them a little bit nervous, create the expectation.
The buzz,
exactly, and have them wait for me. Have them wait for me.
yeah. I mean, this is a unique, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm sure that. About the number, of course, it says it right there on your screen. During his time at La Masia, he always played with number 3, but he's going to have to wait to wear that number 3 over here in Barca first team.
He's going to have to wait. The same way that Sergio Busquets had to wait to wear number 5, for example.
Exactly. Can we see it on the... what would you call it? Oh, he's sitting on number 14.
Number 14, which this season was Felipe Galo. But I think that's just because it's in the corner. I think that we can't draw any conclusions from that. And of course, we were saying before that the new kit has not been unveiled yet. It hasn't been presented yet. I think that's happening towards mid-June. So both El Kun Agüero yesterday and Eric Garcia today will be posing, will be wearing the 2021 kit.
Yeah, I jumped the gun there before, didn't I?
No problem there, Diego. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. You saved me with Eric's age when he left Barca, and I saved you with the other thing. So we're here to back. We have each other's backs. And we're seeing the press actually getting ready for those official photographs. So I'm assuming that he's fully prepared. He's got all his gear on, and he's making his steps down the tunnel and getting ready to come onto the pitch. For the first time as a first-team player. I'm assuming maybe when he was in the Barca ranks, maybe he did actually at some point step onto Camp Nou. This would be the first time as a first-team player, being the second signing for the 21-22 season.
Yeah, and of course it's one thing doing so while he is heavily being anticipated by the press. They'll be snapping their pictures and getting the first images of Eric Garcia wearing the Barca shirt. But it's a whole different thing, of course. It's an entirely different ball game when he will step out on that pitch.
There he is.
With the stadium packed with fans. As there he is, treading down the stairs.
Treading down the stairs, making his way down the tunnel. We've got our colleagues, Aviv Levy and Ignacy Martin, the cameraman, getting ready to get the right shot, the proper shot. We want everything to be perfect in this first footage of Eric Garcia stepping onto Camp Nou as a first-team Football Club Barcelona player, and I'm assuming there's butterflies going through his stomach right now.
Absolutely.
Eric Garcia, there he is, walking up the steps, accompanied by President Joan Laporta, being greeted and photographed by the media, and there is the special moment for Eric Garcia. I'm going to turn around, Diego, and be completely unprofessional here. Maybe even take my time to Instagram this, or take a picture or make a video. I mean, it's the moment it's the Eric moment, and the cameras aren't on us; they're on Eric. So I'm going to take my time here.
A cheeky little Insta.
Cheeky little photograph. There he is.
I might join you here.
I had the timer on my camera, Diego, which is not ideal right now.
And I think your prediction is going to indeed be fulfilled, Robert. I don't think we're going to see Eric Garcia juggling the ball.
Maybe not, maybe not. I mean, I think El Kun set a precedent yesterday by not doing it. And Eric's probably
not doing it.
If Kun's not doing it, I'm not doing it, says Eric. But there he is, Eric Garcia, posing as a first-team player. He's the second signing of Barca for the 21-22 season. This is going to be a shaky story.
Now, Robert, you obviously being such an avid Barca fan and a massive follower also of the lower ranks, how special is this day for you to see the return of one of the sons of the academy, somebody that you probably undoubtedly followed in the early days?
This is definitely a special day. I mean, I was saying before how special it is to have players who've grown up in the Barca ranks. We've got in defense the likes of Piqué, Mingueza, Araujo, and now Eric Garcia, and it's important for that, for the Barca fans as well, to feel identified with the team.
Yes, absolutely. The memory is still, of course, fresh on our minds. That special day when Barca were able to field 11 players made in La Masia.
Yes, yes. I mean, we managed to field 7 this season, I believe. I can't remember the exact 7, but it will probably have been Mingueza, Piqué, Jordi Alba, Busquets, Messi, maybe Laish came on in the second half, Sergio Roberto, I'm assuming. I don't know, I can't remember the exact 7, but there was a moment in which we did manage to field 7 homegrown players on the same pitch at the same time. And another important thing is that we're rejuvenating the team. We're signing another 20-year-old to come along with the Pedris, the Serginho Dests, the Elijah Moribas, the Ricky Puches, the Frankie de Jong, who's still very young, Ansu Fati as well, and Minguezas and Araujos. I mean, I'm sure I'm leaving someone out at the moment, but we are rejuvenating the team. And I remember, for example, we gave the stat in El Clásico. This was the youngest Barca team in a Clásico for a very, very long time.
That is true. That is true. And it was needed as well. I mean, of course, we respect and we appreciate the services of the elderly players. They've done so much for this club, so much for the team, and made us fans enjoy these seasons with Barca ever so much. But at some point, there has to be a change of guard. And no better than Eric Garcia, homegrown talent, to rejoin the ranks, of course, of his beloved Barca.
I think even President Laporta defined it as the beginning of a new era. I think we're transitioning, let me correct myself. Laporta says there's no seasons of transition at Barca, but we are kind of transitioning from the end of one era, and obviously players who have given a lot to the club and who are still at the club and who are still very valuable assets to the club. But we are starting to see more new young players coming in, and of course we need to look towards the future as well, and they've had an amazing season. I mean, there was a signing of Pedri last season. Who expected Pedri to be so good? That we're adding to a team with many other young players who've gained a lot of experience as well this season. I think in spite of some of the tough moments, especially in La Liga and maybe even that Champions League defeat, those are valuable moments for these players to learn and know what it is to lose as well.
Yes.
And never wanting to do that again. There's a quote by Thierry Henry in the Number 9 program, which you can find on Barca TV Plus. He said,
great program that.
Back in 2008, Real Madrid won La Liga and Barca had to give them the guard of honor. And they lost 4-1 at